Are we live? I'm sorry, I just screamed. My bad. Are we live? I think we're live. Let's go. We're so back, man. It's been way too long. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I'm live on everything real quick. Okay, Twitch looks good. Kick looks good. Let me check YouTube. It's been a while. I had to get a bunch of settings updated, and it was kind of a crap show, honestly. And some of my commands don't even work, so, or whatever you want to call them. So that's great. That's awesome. We love when that happens. Okay, I am live on YouTube now. Let's check the TikToks. Yo, let's go. Sweet. Rad. Rad. This is sick. I'm so glad to finally be back. It's been so long. So long. I've severely missed this. So I'm quite glad to be back to it. Let's just make sure all the chats are coming through everywhere. The kick test. Oh, I can't even spell. That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Richard? What's up, bro? Man, it's so good to be streaming again. We got a fun night planned out, I think. Wait and see who all shows up here in the first few minutes, and then I'll give some updates on some things, and then we will go from there. But I think we're going to do things in a little bit of a different order tonight. We're going to start off with just doing some reactions, those kinds of things. And then we're going to get to our game. I think that's what we're going to do. And I think y'all are going to like what we got planned for tonight. I hope. I hope. Man, it's been too long since we streamed last. I think it's been 20 days, bro. 20 days. And now, OKC Thunder's the champions, bro. I was spending so much time focusing on basketball these last couple months with the playoffs. I've barely put any time into streaming. I'm not going to do that again, but I am going to definitely be watching going forward, but maybe just not be as obsessive, I guess you could say. But got my championship hat right here. Super pumped about that, man. Here in Oklahoma, we've been waiting for this for a long time. Indiana Pacers, they were good though, bro. They were really good. It sucks to see what happened to Halliburton. That was super unfortunate. Obviously, you never like to see that. But I am glad to see OKC taking the dub. It's about dang time. Super pumped. Got a lot of haters on the Thunder right now. I don't care. It is what it is. They can hate all they want. We got the championship. Is what it is, man. Is what it is. Did my Discord notification go? Oh yeah, let's go. I see Carl up on there. Okay. Alrighty. I'll just get into the updates for things. I don't have a ton to share. Just a few things I want to say. I'm sorry for being gone for so long. That's my bad. I'll take the L on that one. Hey, what's up, Thunder? What's up, Pookie? Kiz. Let's go. Hey, yo, Richard, what? Just reading the Discord. You know, that's the way you rock. I guess that it just is what it is, man. I'm gonna have to pee so fast, man. I've already drank too much of this water. It's been like 5 minutes, man. What the heck? Yeah, so hey, what's up, bro? What's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you, bro. That's Caleb, that's your Twitch, right? That Body Good VR or whatever it is. You're Caleb on top on Kick, right? I know Kick is where you first were, that I remember. Bro. All right, yeah, you're good, Richard. We'll be here when you get back. All right, nice, man. Yeah, I thought it was considering the Discord name, but I just wanted to make sure. Making the mental connection, you know. We'll wait for Richard to get back and I'll give the updates. Not anything crazy, not anything groundbreaking, just simple freaking stuff, you know. Is what it is. Gonna show this again though for anyone else new joining. NBA champions, bro. I'm so pumped. I kind of lost my voice the other night watching the game. I wasn't at the game. I didn't want to pay that much for those tickets. But I was screaming at my TV, though. So the only people that heard were my wife and my dogs. I'm sure they appreciated that. I'm not going to take another drink. I'm going to have to pee. Yeah, man. First time. I know some people count the Seattle one back because OKC Thunder used to be in Seattle. That's where the franchise was before. But OKC doesn't really count that. I know I don't really count that. That's like, to me, as just a different team. So yeah, this is our first championship. So yeah, man, so pumped. We almost got it 13 years ago. I say almost. We lost pretty badly to the Miami Heat, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just glad to see OKC finally get it. This is way more exciting than it even would have been back then. Dude, that's crazy. What are the specs, man? That's crazy, though. Are you going to try to flip it and sell it? That's what I'd do if I already had a good PC. Unless you know someone who would use it. Yeah, you're good, man. Oh, man. It is good to be back, though. I've really missed this. Work has been killer lately. Absolutely killer, man. Just poop? What? What is you saying, bro? Oh, I'm going to pull up the Discord here so we got some of these shorts ready. So if you did not get them in before the start of the stream tonight, that's where, just so we have a cutoff, that's where the cutoff is. And then anything added after, we'll watch in the next stream. Or whenever we have enough to watch. Okay, that's cool, man. Hey, what's up, Eddie? What's up, Edward? Edward, the best gamer 99. Good to see you, man. I know you're not a man, because you told us. Yeah, you're good, man. You are all good. I'll go ahead and give the update. So I want to say first, I'm sorry for being gone for so long. That's my bad. Taking the L. Sorry about that. I don't want it to happen again. I don't plan on it happening again. I really want to grind this out and make this happen. I'd like to see how hard we can push to really do well and hopefully make eventually some revenue from this. That would be cool. And now we're starting to get more to where it is somewhat more of an option because I am now a Twitch affiliate. So I can monetize all my stuff now, which that's pretty cool, I guess. I haven't got all that set up yet, so I don't think it should run any ads tonight. If it does, I'll be sure to wait because I don't want to like make people miss out on any content. So, but that'll be super cool though. Yeah, 2 cents a year, bro. Let's go. Okay, I got you. I got you, Eddie. But you know, obviously with where we're at, it won't be enough to like obviously be sustainable. Like I'll still have to do what I do every day with work, but it's a step towards that direction. So, you know, you never know what happens. We'll see. Obviously I'd like to be able to do this full time one day, but for right now we just big chilling, but I'm really going to try to grind it out. That's that aspect of the update. Hey, what's up, bro? Been a while. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good night. But yeah, we just as far as like a schedule goes, I'd like to get that more refined eventually, but for right now, I'm just gonna try to stream as much as I can. And I know I've said that in the past, but like I'm really hoping to at least be streaming like 3 times a week. Now that doesn't mean every stream will be like a 5-hour stream, but if I had like 3-hour streams, I'd be pretty happy with that. So that's kind of the plan there that I'm going to try to shoot for. Obviously we'll see what happens, but I want to do that a lot more. I'm really going to try to grind out clips. And so I may, if I have to do more clip editing, then maybe that will take away one stream out of the planned ones, which I know sucks, but unfortunately clips are a way to get good exposure. I mean, like one of my clips on YouTube, one of my shorts got like, in like overnight it got like 500 views or something. So it has the potential to do well. All right, Richard, I'll check the specs. Yeah, we'll all look at them together here in just a minute. What up, Caleb? I see you on Kick. Let's go. But what was I saying? What was I saying? Basically, I'm gonna try to be doing a lot more with clips. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing with those. Hopefully we can have some good success there. My wife may potentially also help me with editing clips, which would be a huge load off my mind, honestly. But also she works right now too, so it's kind of as we can. But yeah, trying to be all in, so we'll see what happens, man. Yeah, look what you did, Richard. Freaking cringe. Unmod. Get banned. You know what? What if I just banned everyone watching right now? That'd be wild. Now, that's kind of what the plan is right now. All right, Eddie, you can stay. You're cool. You're cool. Let's check out Richard's specs, though. That's kind of the main part of the update. So, nothing else really needs to be said there, I don't think. True. That 12 cents is valuable off of hundreds of hours of work. Well worth it. Yeah, if I ban y'all, no one would watch his streams. Obviously, that's kind of the joke. Here's what we got going on the Discord. So let's check out them specs. Okay, there's your processor, integrated graphics. Hey, bro, I'll take it for $10. And get the job done. The channel points. Yes, Caleb, they are done on Kick. At least they should be, because I added them last night. Oh, you redeemed it. Let's go. Bro, so that's another good question. I'm going to need some help on that. I have no idea what they do. Like, whenever I went to create them, they were just like, create, and I was like, okay. And then name it and give a description. I was like, that's cool. So let me write that down, because I need to figure out functionally what to make them do. And if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear it. Because I assume redeeming those points costs money, and I don't want people to have to spend money for something that does absolutely nothing. So we will give it functionality. We will give it functionality. Let me write a note to myself. Give Kick points functionality. Okay, send a text to myself. All right, we'll get that done. Make them play a GIF. Okay, okay. You don't have to pay. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Start with funny shorts. Okay, bet. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we'll go through these. Obviously, like I said a minute ago, the cutoff time was when the stream started. So now, anything that came in after that, we'll just save for the next stream. But we will get started, and then after we do this, we'll get to our game. Okay. All right, y'all, and just another note. Let's try to keep it family friendly. Oh, that one's gone. Okay. So, or is it? I'm gonna cover this up real quick, just because. Oh yeah, it's not available anymore. Dang, that's unfortunate. Oh, I'm gonna turn off this music. Honestly, this music kind of gets depressing sometimes. We need to find something new. Okay, I haven't watched any of this yet, so we're just gonna refresh here.
In water, chimps will drown.
Oh man, he ripped him to shreds. Oh yeah, he's freaking out.
Ready, boy?
Oh. Bro, freaking Donnie from Wild Thornberries. Love Donnie. That's what I was like as a kid. Nice. W meme. Also, I think just another thing I was gonna say, should play Fortnite. You know, it's not a bad idea. We might have to do that sometime soon. Another thing I was gonna say, I think going forward, just for like safety, as the Discord gets kind of bigger, what we should probably start doing is like not sending links, but like the actual videos themselves. I know that's kind of an inconvenience for y'all, but I think As the Discord gets bigger, I think we can all probably potentially see a problem with people sending links as opposed to like just because different things could be embedded within that, and then it could be taken somewhere else, and it could cause a lot of problems, and that could kind of fall back on me. So this is fine for tonight, but I think going forward, no more links. Why am I in a cave? Bro, this ain't a cave. This is my spare bedroom. What you mean, cave?
One morning, he came downstairs and he asked, I'm surprised that my little brother hasn't been arrested yet, but I know it'll happen soon. I made breakfast for him one morning. He came downstairs and he asked me where mom and dad was, and I said they're still upstairs in their bedroom, and he started giggling. Then he ate his breakfast, and then he went out to play, and after some time, he came back home, and he asked me the same question. He was like, Artie, where's mom and dad? And I said they're still in their bedroom. And then he randomly started giggling. He finished his lunch, and he went back outside to play. And then he came back a few hours later when it was time for dinner, and I guess he noticed that my parents weren't at the dinner table, so he looked at me. He was like, Artie, where's mom and dad at? And I said, they're still in the room, and he burst out laughing, and I'm so confused. And at this point, I'm starting to get a little bit mad. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Every time I say that they're in the room, you start laughing. What's the problem? So he said, come follow me, and he took me upstairs right in front of my parents' room door, and he says, are you sure you want to go in? And I was like, no, I don't know what's going on behind there, and I don't want to find out, so just tell me what it is. And that's when he knocked on my parents' bedroom door, and he looked at me. He says, well, Artie, last night dad came into my room, and he asked me for my Vaseline. I gave him super glue instead.
Buddy. Oh, is it echoing pretty bad? That's weird. Maybe it's because I'm yelling too much. Is it not echoing? I could need to potentially update some of my mic settings. I don't know. All right. If it's not, I'll go look back over it after stream. Hopefully it's not too annoying, but I trust. All right, next one. Oh my goodness, not this one again. If I take damage, I get bean boozled. Am I gonna throw up? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, sheep. Oh no, crap. This was one of the worst nights of my life. Ew! Why did I do this? This was my first stream, that was disgusting. I am not losing another heart in this game.
A few moments later.
Oh no! Eat up. Yeah, shut up. Here's the bean. Oh, great. It could be peach. Or it could be barf. That's quite the contrast. I really hope I don't throw up. Ah! 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 I might throw up. These were disgusting. Y'all don't even understand. I can't eat it. I can't. I had to spit it out. That was so much worse. Oh no. This one stinks. Let's get the bag ready. If we go 3 for 3 on bad ones, I'm ending the stream. Yeah. It's a bad one. Ugh. The aftertaste is what's bad. We're dead. Y'all, I literally only had bad ones. 4 for 4! Man, someone at Jelly Belly needs to go to prison! Follow if you want to see me suffer more. And this was the most effort that I've put into any of my shorts. And since then, no. None. The most effort I put in. Dude, this sucked, though. This straight sucked. I hated it so much, man. I've been told to do this again multiple times, and every time it is a definite and immediate absolutely not. That was disgusting. I still have the beans in here. Are they in here? They're somewhere around here. Yeah. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Dirty dishwasher, the worst. Yeah, I don't think I had that one, but yeah, it sounds gross. Booger was disgusting, man, and so was, I think it was barf. Dude, it was nasty. Send you them? Bro, they're probably stale now. That's okay. I don't want your address. All right, let's see.
Cholesterol levels are through the roof, and you're currently 2 burgers away from a stroke. Fucking lettuce! I said no fucking lettuce or tomato on my burger. Fix this now. You need that fucking lettuce and tomato on your burger because your cholesterol levels are through the roof, and you're currently 2 burgers away from a stroke. Bitch, these fries are cold and dry, but nothing is drier.
Where that going? Where that going? We're just gonna go to the next clip. That's true. That's true. That would be a cool thing to keep. Is this another one like that? Yeah. Guys, we're trying to move to be more family friendly. Or at least...
You're fucking orangutan, Pentagon built looking ass. Look under them 3 rows.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's another one. Yeah, Richard sent it. Which, it's fine, but we can still have some funny and edgy content. But I'm just trying to... I'm trying to keep it a little cleaner, I guess. But, I mean, obviously, I think PG-13. You know, more so that... Well, you know, we'll say just a little less. PG-12. How about that? PG-12. But if the game involves horrific violence, that's fine. That's fine. But we don't say the word but. Okay, let's see what we got going on here.
This is a tutorial on how to fold a towel like a spa.
Get away, magic.
You fold the corner all the way down here.
That dog. Bro, watch that dog.
Make sure the things are even.
Bro, that dog's about to bite her hand so hard.
Then you roll it.
Roll it up. Yeah. Tell that little dog.
The corners.
Yeah, how you feel now, little bro? Not so tough now. Not so tough now. Oh. On to the next one. Thunder, this was a late submission, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and watch it.
What the fuck was that? Did we just catch a terrorist attack on?
Pretty sure that was a firework. They were going crazy. There were so many fireworks after the game. All right. You know what? I'll say there were a couple W's in there. There were a few L's. But you know what? Y'all didn't do too bad. You didn't do too bad. But we got to put you through funny training. later. Oh my, no. Okay, let's see what Caleb's got for us.
How do you time it so perfectly? I literally opened my mouth.
That's pretty good. Oh, ew, look at that.
You're blind.
Oh.
You ever go to like a paint store?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna ask.
Chess watcher here again.
Yes, we have more
You
Jim
can act
Beam.
like you're too good for NY, but you know damn well your entire internet persona is the New York accent.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Sending love from NY smile.
It's a phone.
Don't like this. Don't like this at
Oh,
all.
is this Until Dawn?
Hello, motherfucker.
Okay.
No! No way! There is no way!
Okay, okay. Richard, that confidence, man. Keep it up. There we go. Just want it on display. You know, not trying to gloat. What is this going to be? I'm about to get canceled again. Here we go. It'll be fine for this stream.
What do I press to shoot now? Okay, let's see, let's try. What? You stupid son of a bitch, I hate and you are a every single jackass I play with is a stupid. Take this. See how this works, huh? How does it? Son of a bitch!
Nah.
Fucking.
Nah. But honestly, that was what it was like back in the day. I did not talk that way, to be clear. But and I stand by that. I did not. You played on Xbox, you heard it all the time. All the time. So, dang, bro. And Thunder freaking said relatable. I'll bet, Thunder. I'll bet, bro. Yeah, I'll bet. All right. Well, no, I did not. I was, dude. No, I refuse to be canceled over that. Absolutely not. Hey, I'm live. Nah, bro. I did not. My parents would have whooped my butt. All right, let's watch the next clip while you buffoons come up with narratives that don't exist. Never happened. Never would. Never will. Bruh. See, okay. Pause. Real talk for just a second. The difference between me and you guys is I have at least a little bit of decency, a little bit of self-respect, okay? You guys just have no self-respect. None at all, okay? So you know. We all know. We all know that's just how you guys are. But that's not how I am. Me and you, we're just different. I'm up here. Y'all are just a little below. It's fine. You know, in life, there are winners and losers. I just happen to be one of the winners. It is what it is. All right, we're going to watch this clip. If you get back in time. If you get back in time, what? What you mean? A present? For me? Don't. Next clip. I can say daddy, but I didn't. I can say daddy, but I didn't. Bro, the resolution of that clip, my gosh. All right then. Let's go look at the memes. Do we have a lot to go through here? Okay, dogs of Instagram. What you got? Is there a way to make this? That's fine. Yeah, that's the dog. Oh yeah, of course his name's Cupcake. Ooh. Dog going yanker, isn't it? Yep. That's fair.
Or is this your elbow?
I'm so stupid.
I love you so much,
I'm so
Mila.
stupid.
Stay.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks, bro.
Hi. Hi, baby.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it escaped. Bro. Ew. That was a W video. Oh. At least they're having a good time. What the?
Via Google is an attractive but unintelligent or frivolous young woman.
What the? I've seen this one.
Blow? Hell yeah, but you gonna blow? Man, turn this shit off, man. Fuck this rap shit. Fuck this shit, man.
That was a good one. Oh, we got a lot, bro. Okay.
In the bathroom, like, I mean, yo, so nobody please I can sing the Britney Spears song. So, my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. What are y'all doing out there? You ever just hide in the bathroom? Like, I mean, yo, so nobody please I
Okay. That was interesting. Oh. Bro. Some of those chihuahuas are evil. Looks like a French bulldog I used to have. I had one that looked just like that. Her name was Tinkerbell. She was nuts.
Yeah. Alter!
Oh my.
go!
Oh.
Oh, I saw that.
Excuse me.
Ah, that sounded like that hurt. What's it attacking her for? Freaking bulldogs, bro.
Run.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Oh man.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
Nice. On to the next. Oh yeah. All right, that's enough of that one. Next.
Yo, look at this finisher. Look at this finisher.
Oh, snap. That's such a good one.
Plant B.
I take a bunch of those actually.
No beach, plant the bomb.
Green light.
Red light.
Nigger light.
All right. Enough. Enough. All right. We about to get in some more mods for these. It's all good, bro. Oh, man. You know what? What I really think would be good for us to do, too, is we should do more list videos. Those are fun. Like this
Are
or
you ready to
that.
order or do you need a minute? I need a minute. Okay. Just holler if you need anything.
She hollered.
Are you ready to order? Yeah.
A little difficult. Managed to make it.
Literally the dark side.
Why did he say that?
I hate Christmas.
What the hell? He's trying to circle us. Then we'll get around here and then circle. What the dog doing? What the?
How can I help you? ¿Hablas español?
Un momento. Hola, ¿qué le puedo dar?
Can I get a large Dr. Pepper?
Bruh.
Here's that lemonade. Are you ready to order or do you need a minute? I need a minute. Okay. Just
That
holler
was
if
a
you
good
need
one.
anything.
All right, some of the vines. Let's see what we got here.
And I can't get up.
Please hold.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
I want to be an actor. I want to be a singer. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a scientist. I want to be a fighter.
I want to have enough money to eat today.
You either buckle down and do your work or you'll end up at McDonald's.
We going to McDonald's if I don't do my work?
No.
No, I pulled you over.
I don't know, did you already forget?
Get out the car, spread your butt cheeks, and put your teeth on the curb.
Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone.
Hey, bro, can I get a sip of that water? It's not water. Vodka. I like your style. It's vinegar. What? It's vinegar. Pussy.
I broke my leg and I.
Classics. I've seen that one. Y'all really out here trying to get me canceled. I can't laugh at these. You guys know this. Seemed like a wholesome enough moment.
Okay, we almost there.
That
we
started
almost there.
maybe
Right.
not
Okay.
appreciated. I don't know.
Put my paw. I got one paw. Hold it steady. Hold it steady for me. Hold it steady. Hold it steady. Hold it steady.
You don't have to go to you have to say it.
Bro, he don't want to get out.
What the heck?
One more.
Bro, that's so funny. the way they try to get it. Bro. Oh, he threw up. Dude, that's kind of scary, actually, with the sharks. Or, I assume that they look like a shark, I think.
Hey, Paul.
Ooh.
What's that? Brother.
That looks like a really nice pool. That blue is great.
Okay, we almost there.
Dude, that was
We
a
almost
really
there.
good one. That was, I think, my favorite of the night. That was awesome. Alrighty, let's watch this one.
Father, what's mother's favourite thing in the world?
Complaining.
No, you done it on your wedding night.
Slept with the bridesmaid.
This man is the most stress-free man in the world.
Cahill,
What?
why are you wearing two different shoes?
I couldn't pick which ones to wear.
I'll put down your trousers.
Sorry, you're not my type. I'm married. My father hates affection. I don't mind it, but just not in front of people.
Give me a hug.
No!
Why?
Because people might think I like ya. We're interrogating mother. She's been away all day. Were you cheating on me?
Were ya? No.
Fuck. Mother's posh relatives are coming over for dinner.
They're not posh.
They have 2 fucking bathrooms in their house.
So?
I have to brush my teeth while Adam's having a shower and you're having your morning poo.
Cahill,
They also have a walk-in wardrobe. Adam doesn't even have a walk-in bedroom.
just be nice.
Fine. Father, let's practice. Oh boy. Greetings, fuckheads.
You have manners.
Greetings, fuck.
Okay. I think y'all have sent some good ones. What is this? Oh, I think maybe I already seen that. Let's see what we got here.
If tall dudes are beating you up, you're gonna tap, made you look, jump on the bench, and now you have the high.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. We ain't watching those. What is? You know, we'll watch these last two and we'll call it there. Oh, that one's unavailable. This one's available though, because I'm ready to jump to our game. I don't know about y'all. We already saw this one. Unless this is... Oh yeah, we already saw this one. Okay. Well, guys. I'm going to say this. Some of y'all took the L tonight. That's okay. We did get some W's. So, is what it is, man. So, the game I had planned for tonight is this one. We're going to give it a try. Gonna see what it's like. I thought it might be kind of fun. Let me go ahead and update the game across to everything. We shall see if we like it. I kind of thought it would just be fun. Maybe we would get some good clips out of it, hopefully. And just seemed like it was a good time from what I've seen people playing with it. So we'll see. We shall see. Alright, yeah, you're good, man. We're going to get started up on this game. And let's see what happens. First time playing. And as the most intelligent person in the world, I will say, we're going to destroy this game. I'm actually the world's smartest man, so we're definitely smarter than a 5th grader. Okay, we'll have all that on. Okay.
You're always on our honor roll. Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Alrighty. Buddy, I don't know about that. Nah. Y'all getting ready to find out. I'm gonna crush this. Just wait. Oh, y'all want to see something cool as well? Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool. YouTube don't know what it's doing. Oh, now it's just gonna spam it. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, YouTube. All right.
Roll call. So, who's in today, class?
Let's get it on, man. Okay, we'll do maybe another time. We'll do it. We can play together if anyone else has a game. But for right now, we'll do exam.
It's time to pick yourself a nice avatar.
I think I like this one. I think this is a good one.
Looking great. I hope you're ready for a pop quiz.
Here we go. We got this. We're about to crush
Are you
this.
smarter than a 5th grader? I'm Claudia, one
What's
of
up,
the
Claudia?
two hosts for the show. Let's quickly go over how the game works. We're going to ask you 11 questions in increasing difficulty, but you'll
We
get to
got
pick the
this.
subject every time. You'll
We
have a
so got
classmate to
this.
help you out, and 3 cheats you can use during the game.
We so got this.
You can either copy your classmate's answer, see how the whole class would answer the question, or just discard this question and get a new question entirely. No cheating allowed on that new question, though. You'll get points for each right answer, but just one wrong answer and you're out. And for the last 6th grade question, you'll be on your own. No cheats, no classmate. Let's see if you can prove that you really are smarter than a 5th grader. Let's go.
Definitely.
It's time for 1st grade. How lovely to have you today. Every question here is worth 100 points.
Yay! Woohoo!
And helping you out for this grade is...
All these kids look weird.
Haley!
Yeah.
Yes.
What was that? Ah!
Hi, my name's Haley. My favorite subjects are reading and spelling.
Nerd.
Class clown. Let's see what subjects we have. We've got life science, measurements, reading,
Math.
math.
We got it.
I derived from your choice an equations question. True or false? Some triangles have 4 sides. Class clown.
That's true,
Choose
right?
your answer.
That's true, right? Or should we cheat? You know what? I'm gonna go with false. I don't know.
And it is locked in.
I don't know. We'll see.
And that makes the answer false.
Let's go. I told y'all I got it. I'm goated.
You get
I told
100
you.
points.
I told y'all. I told y'all.
So, Haley, thank you for coming. Can you tell us a fact about your favorite subject?
We have many words for similar concepts.
I don't care, Haley. I do not care.
Thank
No
you.
one cares.
Let's check the next question.
All right, what's the next question?
Class clown. Pick a subject for the next question. They are
Spelling.
vocabulary,
Spelling, we got
social
this.
studies.
Easy.
Be sure to use it in a
I'm the
sentence
greatest
with
speller
a
of all
spelling
time.
question. Through is the simple past tense of what verb? Through. Throw. Trough. Class clown. It's your chance to answer.
It's trough, right? Trough. Yeah. Yeah, it's trough. Well? Is it? Nah, Richard. Nah, Richard, you're trolling, bro. You're trolling. It's gotta be trough. Should we cheat?
Take as long as you need. It's just you
It's one?
and us.
It's one? I'm gonna guess. It's 2, I think.
It's now locked in.
Woohoo!
That means the answer is throw. Yes.
Let's go.
You get
I told
100
y'all.
points.
I told y'all. Y'all should never doubt. Don't
But
ever doubt me
that's
again.
enough from me. It's your turn, Teddy.
What's up, Teddy?
Hi, I'm Teddy, your other host for the show. It's time for us to go to the 2nd grade.
2nd grade, let's
This
go.
time, each question is worth 150 points. Let's greet the new classmate and say goodbye to the old one.
Peace out.
Get out of here, Haley.
Woohoo!
You'll get help from your classmate.
I'll bet your parents are disappointed when you come home from school. I'm sorry, that's so
Halima.
mean. Why? I didn't say that. I was reading the chat that Richard put.
And I'm really good in health and life science class.
Okay, I don't care. Halima,
Clown,
or
choose a
whatever
good
your name
subject
is.
for you.
Halima.
You've got measurements, life science, vocabulary, social studies.
Let's go vocabulary. We got this.
No thesaurus is allowed in this vocabulary question. Which of these adjectives can be used in a non-literal sense to mean something is suspicious? Vishy, fishy, swishy.
Swishy. Swishy.
Class clown, please pick your
Swishy.
answer.
Swishy. Right? Swishy. Fishy.
We got your answer.
Woo!
Well, the actual answer is
Fishy.
fishy.
Yeah.
Great work. You get 100.
Y'all know who the heck I am.
So, Halima, thank you for helping. Why don't you tell us a fact you learned recently?
The tallest tree in the world is a sequoia redwood. Its name is Hyperion.
Interesting.
Its name is
Let's
Hyperion.
go to the next question.
No one cares.
Class clown, it's time to pick yourself a subject. It is measurements, social
Math.
studies, math.
We got this. Richard? No.
No vampires allowed for this counting question.
Is that a Sesame Street reference?
Bike rides, 33 minutes Monday, 22 minutes Tuesday, and 45 minutes Wednesday through Friday. How much did he average daily?
Are they going to give us a calculator?
Class clown, pick out your answer.
Okay. So we got 45 plus 45 plus 45 plus 22 plus 33. So that would give us 90, then 135. 135. Oh, okay. 135. 140, 190 divided by
I can help with this
5.
question.
Shut up! You know what? I'm just going to use my calculator. This ain't cheating. I don't want to do it in my head. It's been a long work day, bruh. 33 plus 22 plus 45 plus 45 plus 45 equals that. Divided by 5 equals 38. 38, bro.
I can help if you want.
Shut your mouth. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They have calculators in the 2nd grade. I don't have. Well, they have paper. I don't got no paper. Right? We got this, right?
Cheat off me if you need to.
Well, I don't need to.
Here's the answer. The actual answer is 38.
Yeah.
You're correct. You get 150 points.
Heck yeah, I am. No, you're good, Caleb. Welcome back, man.
Let's see how the points look.
No, I ain't Richard.
Great
No.
work. No wrong answers so far. But it's time we swap hosts. Say hello, Claudia.
Hey there! To the next one.
Hello,
Welcome
Claudia.
to 3rd grade. Every question is now worth 200 points.
Okay.
It's time to say bye to our old classmate and hi to a new one.
Bye, old class. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yay! So, your classmate for this grade is... Isak!
Isak? What is it, Isak?
Yay!
Looks
Hi,
like
it's Isaac. I can help you with
Isaac.
vocabulary or grammar questions.
Isak.
Class clown. Take a look at these subjects. Now it's life science, reading, social
Reading.
studies, measurement. No one's cooking the books on this literature question. True or
Oh,
false?
my bad. Hey, what's
Aslan
up,
is the
LT?
title lion in C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Is the title lion? I don't know what title lion means, but I know it's Aslan.
Class clown. Pick the correct one.
Oh, that lion. Oh, yeah. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? How's the job treating you, man?
And we got your answer.
Woo!
The correct answer is...
True.
True.
Yeah.
Well done. You get 200 points.
That wasn't really a reading question as much as just a...
So, Isaac, thanks for attending today.
Just knowledge.
Why don't you tell us a nice fact about yourself?
I don't care.
My favorite food is my mom's tadig. It's a rice dish.
What?
What a good fact.
What's that?
We gotta go to the next question.
Spelling bee win? Oh, we should play
Class
spelling
clown.
bee sometime.
Pick yourself a nice subject.
Let's
There
do
is
spelling.
life science, social
We got
studies,
this. We got spelling.
measurements.
We gonna clutch
Spell it
this,
out for
bro.
you with this
Easy,
spelling question.
easy. Ain't even gonna be clutch because we're blowing them out right now.
How many of the letters in the following word are vowels?
What are vowels again?
Immediate. Immediate.
Again, if you want to.
4. 5.
Immediate.
6. Class clown. Please pick an answer.
5. It's 5, right? 5. Immediate. I-M-M-E-D-I-A-T-E. 5. Yup. We got it. Easy. Easy. Easy.
We've got it now.
Take the L, Aesop.
And the real answer is
5.
5.
Yeah.
That means
Why are you happy for me? You lost.
100 points. But that's enough from me. Take it away, Teddy.
Almost there. We're halfway there in the 4th grade. Every question here is worth 250 points. Let's say hello to your new classmate and bye to the old one.
Take care. Yay!
Get out of here.
Woohoo! Ah!
So,
Why they always
let's
come over
meet
like-
your new classmate, Ava.
Ooh!
Yay! Yes! Woo! Konnichiwa, Eva-san desu. I really like to learn foreign languages and social study facts.
Class clown. Choose the right subject for you. So, it's life science.
Vocab.
Measurements.
Vocab.
Get to a
We
native
got
speaker
this.
level with this
Easy.
vocabulary
Easy.
question.
We're gonna win this so easy, man.
If the teacher tells the students that it's time to
I'm
call it
sorry,
a
Richard,
day,
I missed it again.
What other phrase has the same meaning? It's quitting time. It's time to study. It's time to make calls.
It's quitting time. My favorite
Class
part of the
clown.
day,
Which
quitting
is the right
time.
answer?
Call it a day. My
Your
favorite
answer
time of
is
the day.
locked.
Yeah!
So the answer is
Easy.
it's quitting time. Nice work.
Yeah.
You get 250 points.
Heck yeah, I do.
So, Ava, thanks for being here today. Why don't you tell us a fun fact you know?
The Korean alphabet Hangul was made by King Sejong in 1443 to
I don't
make
care.
reading easier.
I don't
An
care.
excellent fact.
No, it's not.
Let's check out the
No one
next
cares.
question. Class clown, here are your choices for this question. You
Math.
have social studies.
Math.
measurements,
Yeah, math. We got this.
Unlock your inner mathematician in the next question.
What you mean, LT? I ain't cheated the whole time.
What is the absolute value of 1? Class clown, give us your answer.
Oh, I know. It's 10. It's 10, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's 10. Because it's absolutely bigger than 1, right? And the only number that also has a 1 in it is the 10. So it's 10. Right? Right? Oh no, I put 1. Oh no.
And the answer is in.
Yeah!
Well, the correct answer is
No.
1.
I knew it. I knew it the whole time. I was trolling
Too
y'all.
easy.
I knew it.
You get
I was trolling.
250 points.
I was just trolling. I knew.
It's time to check out the points again. You're doing incredible.
I know.
Nice work.
Yeah.
But that's enough for me. It's your turn, Claudia.
Yeah, get out of here, Teddy.
I can't believe it. You're
What you
already
mean you
here.
can't believe it?
Welcome to 5th grade.
Let's go.
Every question is now worth
We about to
300
destroy
points.
these 5th
Let's
graders,
say
bro.
Hi to your new classmate and bye to our old one.
Get out of here, Ava.
Bye-bye.
Get out.
Woo!
So, your classmate for the
Only
grade
one we
is
haven't done anything with is Jokin.
Joaquin. Wow.
They call him?
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah!
Yeah, the name is Joaquin, and I can answer any math or geometry question.
Okay.
Class clown. Pick yourself a good question. It's either life science, social studies.
We can win if we go
measurements,
reading. We can win if we do that. I gotta go reading.
Oh.
I got to.
We'll do it by the book.
I'm sorry, Richard. I know. I'm sorry.
In Arthur Conan Doyle's book series, what friend of Sherlock Holmes narrates most of the stories, including A Study in Scarlet?
I have
Inspector
no idea.
Lestrade, Dr. John Watson,
I have no idea.
Mrs. Hudson. Class clown. What's the real answer?
I need help. I have no idea. I have no idea. I think we have to cheat. I will absolutely get this one wrong. I feel like could be Watson, but I have no clue.
This question sure is difficult.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Hey, shut up, Eddie. I'm giving this. Should I ask the class? Let's ask the class.
This is a really tough one.
We got the answer. Yay! You've picked a cheat. Ooh. Specifically, you've
What?
picked to ask the class. Let's see what our class thinks the right answer is. Woohoo!
Can the class be wrong?
Yay! Yes!
Who thinks it's Inspector Lestrade? No one. And who thinks it's Dr. John Watson?
It should be the middle one.
So who thinks it's Mrs. Hudson?
The third one? I can't help.
Should have trusted
Yeah.
my gut.
Woohoo! Class clown.
It's
What's your
Watson.
answer? Well, the answer is Dr. John
Let's
Watson.
go.
Good job.
I knew
You
that.
get
My guess was
300
right.
points.
Yeah, she like
So,
put up her hands for a
Joaquin,
second and she
thanks
brought
for
it down
being
real quick.
here.
It was
Can you
weird.
tell us a fun fact about your favorite subject?
The name for Google, which is 10 to the 100th power, was made up by a 9-year-old.
Great to know. We gotta check the next question. Class clown. Pick the subjects you're good at. Pick between life science, measurements, social studies, spelling.
Okay, we'll do science.
Become one with nature in this plants question. Which of these is an adaptation a cactus has developed in order to allow it to quickly absorb water when it rains? Waxy stems, thick spines, shallow root system.
What is it?
Class clown. Choose the right answer.
What is it? Shallow root system? Thick spines does not seem right. Waxy stems doesn't seem right. It's got to be shallow root system, right? Chat,
It's
is that
just
what we think?
you and us. Take as long as you need.
It's got to be shallow root system, right? It has to be. Why does waxy stems kind of seem right, though?
You got this. Take as long as you need.
Okay. That's kind of what I'm thinking, too. All right.
Your answer is in. Yay! The real answer is actually shallow root system.
Let's go.
You're right.
I actually...
You get
That one
300
made
points.
sense, but I didn't know if it was like a trick question. Hey, yo, what? Get him out of
But
here.
you've had enough of me. Go for it, Teddy.
It's here. We're in 6th grade. Only the final
Why
question
not?
left. There's only one question, but it's worth 500 points. We'll say bye to your classmate now, because you're all on your own.
We got to get this right and we win,
Goodbye.
right? Oh, come on.
Class clown, please pick a good subject.
Spelling.
And it's
I
social
ain't doing
studies,
science.
measurements, life science,
Oh
spelling.
my goodness. Do you like Teddy? I gotta go spelling. I feel like that'll be the easiest.
We hope this spelling question won't spell any trouble. It's the final question. You're ready. It's time to find out if you're really smarter
come
than
on,
a 5th
man.
grader. What letter comes directly between a V and an I in the following word for bitterly complaining? Inveigh. Inveigh.
What?
E. A. None. Class clown. What's the right answer?
What? Inveigh?
What letter comes directly between a V and an I in the following word for bitterly complaining? Inveigh. Inveigh. E. A. None.
What? You did? How'd that happen, bro? What letter comes directly between the V and the I in the following word? Inveigh? I've never heard this word in my life.
What letter comes directly between a V and an I in the following word for bitterly complaining? Inveigh. Inveigh. E. A. None.
Nice, bro. Oh, man. What is it? I feel like it's an E. Do we think E? I think E. Should we lock in on E? Bro, I'm about to get it. E.
And it is locked in.
We got it.
So, the right answer is...
We got it.
E.
Let's go! Yeah!
500 points.
Yeah! Oh, yeah. That's what's up, bro.
It's time for us to see the final scores. Congratulations.
Smartest man in the world. I
You
told
are
y'all.
incredible. Let's
I
take a look
told
at all the
y'all.
points you've earned.
Let's go.
You've just unlocked something new. A new classmate is joining.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here new stuff for your avatar.
Okay.
I can't wait to see what you've unlocked.
First try, bro. Maybe, bro. Maybe so.
And we'll have to say goodbye for now.
Dude, that was
We
great.
hope you had fun. Yeah. Thanks again for joining us on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
We got everything right. We only had to use one cheat. We're so goated, man. So goated. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back. I will be back. Oh my gosh. I kicked my door a little too hard. It's fine though. It's fine. Snack time. Snack time. Oh my gosh, don't tell my wife. We got some JoJo's. We got some celebration cake pretzels. Oh yeah. The healthy snacks. Hey, buddy? I fit through that door just fine. You know what? I'll give you a demonstration. Okay? I fit through this door. No issues whatsoever at all. You see that? No issues whatsoever. Don't you dare ever talk mess on me again. Get your facts straight, little man. No! I didn't have to go sideways. What you mean? You weren't watching, bro. Dude. Y'all ready for some ASMR? These are so good. Yum. Yum, yum in my tongue. And these are mid, not gonna lie. They're fine. But these though, those are incredible. Where's your food, Eddie? You don't get any. All for me. I need it. Big boy gotta eat. Big boy gotta eat. Hey, y'all saw though all that work my brain had to do there to prove what I shouldn't even have to prove, that I'm the smartest man in the world, and burns calories. I'm hungry. Gotta replenish. How bad are these for you? No, I didn't, bro. I never cheated. Oh my gosh, these are not good for you. What the heck? If I ate this whole bag. 7 times 150.
7 times 150 is 1,050.
If I ate this whole bag. 1,050 calories, bro. And I don't think y'all realize how easy it would be to crush these. Those are too good, man. Those are too good. Golly. But don't worry, we're still healthy. We're gonna wash it down with some nice lukewarm water. So yeah, I think we're just gonna jump on and play another game of this. I'm just trying to think about my next move, like what button I want to click first. I just don't know yet. It's really got me wondering, do I need to click the play button or who? Who? I don't know who Gina is. I am? Is it someone I just followed back? Why y'all stalking me? Yeah, I don't know. Someone who watches my shorts, I guess. Yeah, imagine stalking. Cringe. I need to stop on those pretzels. Dad, gum! Those are so good.
Come on in. So class, who's here today?
Anyone else have this game? Them pretzels, man. Oh my goodness. I gotta get them out of here. I have to take them in the other room, bro. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. I gotta take those in the other room. I'm sorry. Okay, I got my other snack. Bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows. Alright, let's lock in. I'm on my cord. I forgot to close my door. Good source of protein. This is a joke. I ain't eating these. Alright, I'm actually super hungry though, and I just need something salty to offset the sweet. So we got some Ruffles. Don't make fun, please. I'm just a man trying to live his life. Ooh. That smelled like fart, not gonna lie. Hey, they're good though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Too good of a crunch. Okay.
Please pick yourself a nice avatar. You look great. Let's see what we can teach you here. It's Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah, we are.
We're going to ask you 11 questions in increasing difficulty.
Skip.
But you'll get to pick the subject every time. You'll have a classmate. You all know this already.
Yeah.
Welcome to first grade. How lovely to have you here. Every question here.
Yep.
Yay!
And you'll be getting help from Eli.
Oh.
Ah!
Yeah. Yes. Woo! I'm Eli, and I love to learn more about chemistry and measurements.
Okay.
Fussy baby. Pick a subject you're good at. We have social studies, measurements,
Yeah.
life science, vocabulary.
We're gonna try some more difficult ones now, but we're gonna try to speed
We're
run it.
watching the clock in this time question. True or false? One day is equivalent to 12 hours.
False. I'll stop rage baiting you all this
Fussy
time.
baby, do you have the answer? And we've got your answer. And the right answer
Why'd
is
you gasp?
false. You're right. You get 100 points.
Speed run, no cheats.
So, Eli, thanks for attending today. Fussy baby, let's find you a good question. Is it
Social studies.
social studies?
I'll fail this one.
We'll put up a petition for this government question. What building is the official residence of the President of the United
easy.
States? Independence Hall. White. Fussy baby, choose an answer. Here's the answer. So, the real answer
I'm gonna
is
skip.
White House. Good work. You get 100 points. But this is a two-host show.
The chips help.
Hey, I'm
You're
Claudia,
welcome.
your other host for the show. Let's greet our new classmate and say bye to the old one.
You can do it. Woo!
And your classmate for this
After
grade
this,
is
I think I might get on YouTube and see if I can find some cringe TikTok compilations,
Halima.
man, or something. Or no, maybe we'll just
Yay!
maybe we'll look at how
Halima,
Ruffles
and my
are made.
best subjects are
Let's
health
watch
and
that.
life science.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Fussy Baby. Go ahead and pick a subject.
Mm,
It's between measurements,
Life
social
sciences.
studies, life put your hands deep in the dirt in this plants question.
Block in, we got this.
Which of the following does a seed typically grow first? Flower,
Sprout,
leaves,
sprout.
roots.
Oh, roots, I guess. Okay, same thing. Whatever.
Fussy Baby. Pick an answer for us.
Boom.
Your answer
Destroyed.
is in.
Woo!
The right answer is roots. Nice work. You get 150 points. So, Halima, thanks for joining us.
Oh, this
Fussy
needs to move
Baby,
faster.
here are the choices for this question.
Social studies.
There
We'll
are.
get math. I know
It's
we will.
Christmas in July for this holidays question. Which month is Black History Month?
Oh crap.
Fussy Baby, which is the answer?
Oh crap. It's February.
We got your answer.
Sure, that's fine.
Well, the right answer is February.
But
Good job. You get 150 points.
okay, we'll get through this.
Let's take a look at the points.
We're already doing great. I know.
It's time we swap hosts. Say hello, Teddy.
It's my turn. We'll say hi to our new class.
Ah.
Fussy baby. Please pick a nice subject. We have
Life
measurements,
sciences.
social studies, no weeds in the garden of this plant's question. Russet and Yukon Gold are varieties of what vegetable?
Potatoes. I got
Onion.
some growing out in my garden right now.
Tomato. Potato. Fussy baby. What's
Let me
the
click
answer?
it.
We got the answer.
What are these on?
Yeah.
And the actual answer is
Russet.
potato. You're correct. You get 200 points.
That's a good looking chip right there.
So Kai, thanks for helping us. Can you tell us a fun fact on
We
your
don't care.
fussy baby? Let's take
Oh,
a peek at
what
the
did I-
Put your hands out.
I don't
for
even
this
know what I
next
selected.
question. True or false?
Measurements.
2.54 inches equal 1
Oh
centimeter.
my gosh, I don't know. No, that's obviously false.
Fussy
Obviously
baby.
false.
Pick the right answer.
Obviously that's false. Centimeters are smaller than
It's
inches.
now locked in. And the answer is false. Well done. You get 200 points. But it's time we swap hosts.
Okay, let's get it. Why do we have to go back and forth between hosts?
Exciting! Let's meet a new classmate and say,
Yeah. Yay.
Fussy baby, pick a good subject for the question. Is
So-
it
social studies?
social studies? Let's take a long trip for this
Oh,
holiday's
I feel like I
question.
did bad on this one.
In 1863, what U.S. president proclaimed a national Thanksgiving Day to be celebrated in November? Andrew Jackson,
Who was president at that time?
Rutherford B. Hayes, Abraham Lincoln. Fussy baby, it's your turn to answer.
Okay.
I'll say the question once more. We've got it now.
Yay.
So, the correct answer is Abraham Lincoln. You got this. You
That's
get
why I thought that I was psyching myself
250
out.
points. So, Ava, thanks for helping us out. Can you tell?
So, let's get on with
Fussy
it.
baby, pick yourself a good subject.
More
Pick
social
between
studies.
measurement. Let's get along together in this social studies question.
This might take us out.
In 1215, the Magna Carta was signed in
Oh
what country?
gosh.
Fussy baby, choose us an answer.
I have no idea. Oh, what? What? Heck if I know. We'll see. I'm probably wrong. I have no idea. I said we wouldn't
And
use
the
cheats,
answer
though.
is in.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
And the correct answer is UK.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm goated.
200
What the heck? Oh, wow. That's what's up, man.
Check the points once more. You're doing amazing. Well done.
That was a
But it's
pure
time
guess.
we swap hosts. It's yours now, Teddy.
How time flies. It's time to meet a new classmate.
Yeah.
All right, 5th grade.
Yes. Hi, Hi, the name's Haley. I like to answer reading and
I don't
spelling
care, Haley.
questions.
Fussy baby. Go ahead and pick a nice subject. So, it's
Vocab, I guess.
measurements. Do your English
That-
teacher proud in this next question. Which of these does not commonly collocate with the word pay?
Good night, Caleb. Have a good one, man.
Interest.
Thanks for hanging out.
Attention. Taste. Fussy baby. What's your answer?
Taste.
Your answer is locked.
Yes!
The right answer is taste. Too easy. You get 300 points.
Thanks for hanging out, Caleb. Have a good one, man.
So, Haley. Fussy baby. Pick a good subject for yourself.
Life sciences.
Now it's... Let's see what we can grow in this plants question. True or false? Mosses use osmosis to transport nutrients in water.
That sounds
Fussy
right.
baby. Give us your answer.
I think that's right. We'll see.
And the answer is in.
Yes!
And the real answer is true.
Let's
Good
go.
work. You get 300 points. But you've had enough of me.
Back to Claudia.
That's it. We'll say goodbye to your classmate now.
Oh, sixth grade. Okay, here we go.
Fussy
For all the marbles.
baby. Let's see if there's a good subject. There are measurements,
Just do math.
reading. No dividing your attention away from this question. It's the final question. You got this. Let's see if you're really smarter than a fifth grader. What is the only prime number that is a factor of 16?
I don't remember.
1, 2, 4. Fussy baby, it's your chance to answer.
I want to say 4. I could be wrong. We'll do 4. Why not?
We got the answer.
We'll see.
And the actual answer is 2.
Oh, no!
But you picked the wrong answer.
No! I'm an idiot.
Unfortunately, you are not smarter than a fifth grader. But
No.
we'd love to have you again really soon. It's time to check out the final scores. Congratulations. Time to add those points to your record.
Get them at him. I don't want to walk this.
Please hold the button. Let's see what you've just unlocked. You've got a new subject. And that's the end of the show, folks. See you soon. Thank you for joining us on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Okay, okay. That was fun. All right. We're going to find something to watch on YouTube now. Okay, let's watch this. I'm kind of curious.
In a world full of chips, Ruffles potato chips. In a world full of flat chips, Ruffles potato chips stand out with their unique crinkle and crunch, providing a variety of flavors to suit every taste. In this video, we're going to show you how this delightful snack is made inside the factory. Made from just 3 simple ingredients: potatoes, vegetable oil, which can include canola, corn, soybean, and/or sunflower oil, and salt. They're a classic go-to snack. Besides
like
the
that's cap.
traditional potato chip flavor,
There's definitely
Ruffles
more
comes in a
stuff in
variety of other flavors and styles. Some flavors are available only in specific regions, but you can typically find popular varieties like sour cream and onion, cheddar and sour cream, barbecue, cheese, salt and vinegar, cream cheese, and even hot wings everywhere. The unique texture is the first thing you'll notice when you bite into a Ruffles chip. Those ridges aren't just for looks. They add a whole new level of crunch. If texture makes or breaks a chip for you, Ruffles is a top choice. Every chip is packed with satisfying ridges to keep your taste buds happy. Now let's talk about how these chips are made. One of the most critical steps in the potato chip making process is the peeling of the potatoes. Peeling might sound simple, but it's a very important task. It affects the overall quality of...
Hey, I just seen that Discord. Nah, it's on site right now. Wait. Hold up. Nah. Nah. I will destroy you. I must break you. I will mess you up. I will destroy you. Richard typing. What's he got? What's he gonna say? That's kind of a good picture, though. Not gonna lie, that's funny. Buddy, when you gonna finish typing? Golly. Bro sending a whole essay. Buddy, it took you that long to type all that? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, you had to know. Lies. I'm just kidding. We lost. We took that L.
of the chips. Bad peeling can leave bruises or spots on the potatoes, which can mess with the taste and texture. In the past, potatoes were peeled by hand, which was slow and required a lot of work. But with today's technology, we have automatic peeling systems that make everything faster and easier.
That's so crazy.
There are two main types of peeling systems, abrasive and steam. Abrasive peeling uses rough surfaces to rub off the potato skin, while steam peeling softens the skin with high-pressure steam before a machine scrapes it off. Both methods have their pros and cons. Abrasive peeling is inexpensive and quick, but it can damage the potatoes. Steam peeling is gentler and results in better quality chips, but it's slower and uses more energy. Regardless of the method used, the potatoes must be thoroughly washed and checked for defects before peeling to ensure the final product is top-notch. After peeling, the potatoes go through various stages in the production line. They're washed to remove any dirt and then sorted by size. Smaller potatoes are rinsed immediately, while larger ones get cut before moving on to the rinsing stage. Next, the potatoes are sliced into thin pieces
Potatoes are
using adjustable
wonderful, man.
blades, which can be set to different thicknesses or even shapes depending on the type of chip. Once sliced, the potatoes move on to the frying process, where they're cooked to perfection, resulting in that golden crunch we all love. Frito-Lay's Killingly, Connecticut facility is a leader in potato chip production, churning out about 150 million pounds of snacks annually. This facility makes everything
Those
from
look
Ruffles
so
to
good,
Lay's,
man.
Fritos, Doritos, and
No, I got
Tostitos,
some right here,
servicing areas from Maine down to New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. In addition, sustainability is a key focus at the Killingly plant. They process around 21,500 pounds of potatoes every hour, which adds up to millions of pounds each week. They need about 4 pounds of raw potatoes to produce 1 pound of finished chips. Despite
Wait,
this
what was that?
massive production of raw potato, which adds up to millions of pounds each week, they need about 4 pounds of raw potatoes to produce 1 pound of finished chips. Despite this massive production, they are dedicated to minimizing their environmental footprint. Their advanced water conservation systems save around 14 million gallons of water annually, contributing to 21 million gallons yearly savings.
A lot of potatoes.
In short, from the moment those potatoes enter the factory to the moment they land in a bag of Ruffles, the process is a fine-tuned operation
Those
that
look
ensures
beautiful.
quality and flavor. With the right peeling system and careful attention to detail at every step, Ruffles chips deliver a crunch and flavor that keeps them among the top-tier snacks. At the Killingly facility, Ruffles potato chips are made using a smooth, efficient process that ensures high quality, flavor, and freshness. The process starts with slicing raw potatoes and rinsing them in cold water
Dude,
for
those
about
just
a
look-
minute.
I know
After
they
a
don't
quick
taste
spin
good
inside
there,
a
but I
giant
just wanna
barrel to
grab a
wash away
handful and
excess
just
starch, an air
stuff my
blower
face
dries
with
off
it,
the
man.
slices before they're sent into the fryer. Here, canola oil heated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit crisps them up in 3 minutes. As the chip
That's
exits
pretty
the
fast.
fryer, they drip off the extra oil and get a sprinkle of salt. They then
Those don't look
pass
like
through an
Ruffles.
electronic sorting machine that uses a camera to scan for defects like brown spots. If any chip looks off, air pressure blows it off the conveyor belt. This system ensures only the perfect chips make it through to the next stage.
That's
Once
so
the chips
crazy
are
how
sorted,
people invented
they are
all
seasoned
that.
with special ingredients to give them flavors like barbecue, sour cream, and onion.
Bro,
Or cheddar.
imagine being one of those potatoes, and then you become one of the chips that gets cut off, and right next to you is your brother that you've been with, you grew up next to, right? The other chip. Both of you, you know, you go through the stages together. You get fried, you go through all that, but then you split off. One of you becomes a sour cream and onion Ruffle, and the other becomes a barbecue chip. Never to see each other again, and you don't even grow up to be the same. That's sad, dude. Honestly. That's tough.
And sour cream. After flavoring, a machine carefully weighs and portions the chips to ensure each bag gets just the right amount. The chips are then sealed into bags made of laminated film, designed to keep them fresh for as long as possible. One interesting part of the packaging process is the filling of the bags with nitrogen gas. This isn't just for show. Replacing oxygen with nitrogen helps the chips stay crisp and fresh.
That makes sense.
It also creates a cushion inside the bag, protecting the chips from breaking during transport. Want to know what makes this process even more interesting and important?
bag would be
The
mostly
Killingly
full of air.
facility is off the electrical grid, using natural gas-powered cogeneration boilers to create electricity. This method is eco-friendly and allows the plant to produce the steam needed for the chip-making process. This setup helps the facility save energy and reduce its carbon footprint. Beyond just energy efficiency, Killingly also finds ways to repurpose
Someone
waste
put ketchup
materials.
on those shits?
Potato waste, for example,
Ugh.
is turned into animal feed, ensuring nothing goes to waste. Even the packaging film gets a second life through the TerraCycle program, where it's transformed into products like handbags. These initiatives collectively reduce the plant's environmental impact by many millions of tons of CO2 annually, which is quite impressive. The entire journey from raw potato to a finished bag of chips takes about 15 minutes, far faster than what it takes to eat them. Every step of the production process is carefully controlled to guarantee that
Wait,
each
was
chip
that
is
Cap?
takes about 15 minutes. Entire journey from raw potato to a finished bag of chips takes about 15 minutes. far faster than what it takes to eat them.
That's cap, bro. I could crush a bag of Ruffles in 2 seconds. Easily.
Every step of the production process is carefully controlled to guarantee that each chip is crispy, delicious, and ready to be enjoyed. The Ruffles production line combines taste, texture, and sustainability. Whether ensuring that each chip is perfectly seasoned or that the plant operates in an eco-friendly manner, the Killingly facility has it down to a science. Every bag of Ruffles you enjoy is the result of a thoughtful, efficient process designed to bring you the best snack possible. The story of how this potato chip came to be is interesting and captivating. Throughout the 20th century, as the world saw empires rise and fall, endured 2 world wars, and experienced the civil rights...
Excuse me? I know you didn't just say that. I know you didn't. Buddy, I will show up at your house and punch you right in the face. I do not care. It'll be on sight, man. It'll be on sight. Don't you ever talk that way to me again.
Movement. A humble potato chip quietly made its way into snack history. That chip was none other than Ruffles, a brand that would go on to capture hearts and taste buds all around the world. Ruffles was born post-World War.
Why do they always eat stuff in commercials? Like the way they had that chip, they were like... It's always so cringe. Now they're fighting a war.
War II, a period defined by optimism and prosperity. In 1948, Bernhard Stammer, a visionary in the snack food industry, came up with the idea for a unique crinkle-cut potato chip. Little did he know that this would lay the foundation for a snack that would become a household favorite for millions. Stammer's crinkle-cut design wasn't just about looks. It gave...
Those ain't Ruffles. Those are Lay's wavy chips. You can tell. The ridges aren't as tight.
Ruffles chips their signature texture and extra crunch, setting them apart from the competition. This distinctive shape became the brand's defining feature and played a huge role in its success. Over the years, the crinkle cut has remained at the heart of Ruffles, making the chips instantly recognizable. Years later, in 1958, Ruffles took a big leap forward when the Frito Company, which would later become part of Frito-Lay, saw the potential in Stammer's creation. They made a strategic move by buying the rights to Ruffles, which turned out to be a game changer. With Frito-Lay's resources, Ruffles gained the distribution channels and marketing expertise needed to become a major player in the competitive potato chip market. Under Frito-Lay's guidance, Ruffles flourished. The brand didn't stick to one flavor or market. New flavors were introduced, and the chips began to make their way into international markets. This helped Ruffles grow its reach and popularity far beyond the United States. Ruffles' journey into the global market is a great example of how brands can adapt to local preferences. The chips are sold in some countries under different names, but the product remains the same. For instance, in the UK and Ireland, Ruffles is known as Walker's Max, Walker's Max Double Crunch, or Walker's Max Strong.
Texan barbecue? Pizza Hut. What? Why is there a pizza? Hold up.
Walker's Max.
Why is there a Pizza Hut logo on that bag of chips? What?
Walker's Max Double Crunch or Walker's Max Strong. In Peru, they're branded as Lay's Ondas, which aligns with Lay's brand identity. Despite the name changes, the crinkle-cut texture and bold flavors that define Ruffles stay consistent, allowing the brand to maintain its global appeal while catering to regional tastes. Ruffles isn't just about the chips, though. In 2013, PepsiCo, in America in 20 is humble. Whether you're enjoying a classic sour cream and onion chip or trying
blazing. That's cool though. Oh. A what? you insulting me? I haven't figured it out yet.
Launch. In flight of a scramjet is upping the ante and the speed to Mach 10.
Yeah, he looks pretty
which
fast.
is 10 times the speed of sound.
Mach 10 times the speed of sound, bro.
The scramjet engines can do.
That's a compliment right there, man. That's a compliment.
In a world.
Ooh, how Oreo cookies are made. Ooh, we gotta watch that. Oh, yeah. Oh.
At the start of the 20th century, an American cookie company introduced something truly special. 2 crispy chocolate cookies sandwiching a rich, creamy vanilla filling. It was an instant hit, and even after nearly a century, the world still can't get enough. People everywhere are obsessed with that perfect combo of crunchy cookies and smooth, dreamy cream.
I'll get it later. Copyright.
And let's be real, dunking them in milk? It's
Nintendo
practically an
after me.
art form at this point, and honestly, one of the most deliciously fun ways to enjoy a sweet treat. But have you ever wondered what's actually inside an Oreo? In today's video,
I'm sure it
we're
ain't
taking
good.
you behind the scenes to uncover how the world's most popular
I
cookie
heard
is
that
made,
Oreos are technically
and we'll
more
even spill a
addictive than
few secrets
cocaine.
hidden inside every irresistible bite.
Oh, no.
Oreo first hit the scene in 1912. Created by the National Biscuit Company, what we now know as Nabisco, part of the Mondelez International family. This cookie stood out with a simple but totally iconic design. 2 dark, round chocolate cookies sandwiching a sweet, creamy white filling. Originally, Oreos were all about that classic combo rich dark chocolate cookies with a smooth vanilla cream center. Of course, today there are endless flavor variations to satisfy Oreo fans around the globe. Fun fact, the very first Oreo design featured a wreath of flowers
nasty.
around the edge, with the word Oreo proudly stamped right in the center. Before those delicious Oreos we all know and love can be made, the ingredients have to be prepared with serious care and
Wasn't the
precision.
original Oreo like a different brand and they stole it? I think that's what happened.
The key players behind this legendary cookie: all-purpose flour, sugar, cocoa powder, vegetable oil, salt, and baking soda. The flour used is
Toasted Pop-Tart dipped in milk. I have never wondered that. I've also never tried that. I guess it depends on the Pop-Tart. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Have you had it? Is it pretty good? It sounds kind of good though. Feels like a s'mores Pop-Tart, bro. Ooh, yeah. That sounds like it'd be awesome.
is mostly all-purpose flour sourced from local wheat farms right here in the US. To keep the cookie texture nice and smooth, the flour is carefully sifted to get rid of any lumps. And here's a pro tip. You want to mix the dough just enough. Overmixing can activate too much gluten, making the cookie tough instead of giving it that perfect light crunch we all crave. Also, using high-protein flour? Big no-no. It messes with the Oreo's signature soft bite. As for the sugar, Oreo uses fine white granulated sugar, also harvested from local farms across the US. They usually go with finely ground sugar because large crystals don't dissolve well and could cause the
You think you're funny? I know you don't think you're funny, because you're not. Do you realize how big I'd have to be bigger than a whole factory, bro? No. No, you're not, bro. You're not. Do you realize how big I'd have to be bigger than a whole daggum factory? Buddy, how do you think I fit in my house? What's wrong with you?
cookie surface
Cringe.
to crack and lose that smooth, even finish. If powdered sugar
Nerd.
is used, it has to be sifted too, making sure it blends perfectly with the flour and cocoa powder. And fun fact, the Oreo cookie itself isn't super sweet.
Oh.
The amount of sugar...
I'd love to ride down belly first, down that conveyor belt with all that nice cream. That'd be so good.
...in the cookie dough is carefully balanced. It's only about 15% of the total dry
Is it
ingredients.
not cream yet?
That way,
Oh.
the slightly less sweet cookie pairs beautifully with the rich, sweet cream filling in the middle. Now let's talk cocoa powder, the real magic behind Oreo's iconic chocolate flavor. The cocoa is made from carefully selected cacao beans, mainly grown in places like
what is that?
Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and Indonesia. After harvesting, the beans are roasted, ground, and processed into cocoa powder. But here's the secret. To get that deep, almost black color and smooth chocolate flavor we all recognize, Oreo uses alkalized cocoa powder, meaning it's been treated with an alkalizing agent to neutralize natural acidity. This not only gives the cookie that intense dark color, but also a mellow, less tangy flavor compared to natural cocoa powder. If you used natural cocoa instead, the cookies would turn out lighter brown and have a slightly sour taste, totally not the classic Oreo vibe we all know and love. The Oreo making process kicks off with massive bags of pure sugar getting poured into giant mixers to start building the cookie dough.
I got something for you. Yeah. 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 That's right. That's right.
Once the sugar is in, cocoa powder gets added, along with a mix of salt and a few other secret supporting ingredients. Next up, a stream of canola oil is poured in to help bind all those dry ingredients into a smooth, sticky dough.
That's a lot
Every
of
ratio
oil.
here is perfectly calculated. 40% flour, 25% dark cocoa powder, 15% sugar, 15% fat, and the rest are the magic extras. The whole mix gets blended together inside heavy-duty industrial mixers. Then here's where it gets interesting. Workers add water, and the dough starts to look like a thick, chocolatey soup.
Why does that make it interesting?
To control the temperature, they toss in dry ice. As the dry ice evaporates, it rapidly cools the dough, keeping everything nice and chill for about...
What do you mean jump the Earth out of orbit? Does Oreos keep me appeased somehow to where I won't jump?
About 30 minutes. Cooling the dough early is super important. Cold dough is much easier to handle and way less likely to crack when it's rolled out, which means the final cookies bake up perfectly crisp and even.
That's kind of chunky.
Finally, a leavening agent gets added into the mix, completing the rich, chocolatey dough ready for the next step, shaping those iconic Oreo cookies.
Paint buckets full of that stuff.
Once the dough is dried and ready, it heads over to the shaping and stamping station.
Ooh, that dough looks kind of good,
Workers scoop
though.
the dough onto a conveyor belt that feeds it into giant rollers. These rollers press the dough into those familiar little circles we all recognize. And at the same time, stamp in the signature Oreo design. The stamping machine presses the iconic Oreo logo and that beautiful wreath pattern onto every single cookie instantly. It's a small detail, but honestly, it's a game changer. Branding like that can boost the cookie's appeal by almost 90%. Let's be real. Slap a cool logo on
Branding is
anything,
a lot.
and it automatically looks way more delicious. This shaping machine cranks out up to 6,000 Oreos every hour, keeping the production line moving at an absolutely insane pace. After getting perfectly shaped and stamped, the raw Oreo cookies continue their journey down a long steel conveyor belt, heading straight into massive industrial ovens. Inside, the heat is cranked way up, kept steady between 340 and 360 degrees Fahrenheit to bake the cookies just right. They only spend about 10 to 12...
You need to stop. Because literally, I don't eat that much, bro. I eat normal meals. I don't even... Okay, well, I usually make my fries large and my drink large, but I only eat one. I could eat more, but I don't. Plus, McDonald's is good for you. It's literally... Dude, it's what people use to bulk all the time. Do you even know about lifting? Bro, McDonald's is so great for getting bigger. Like, huge muscles, dude. Like, literally, if I flexed right now, I'd be butt naked. Because my clothes would all just rip off because my muscles would be popping so hard. Like, I don't think you know.
12 minutes inside just enough time to get that perfect crispy shell without drying out or turning rock hard. The result? A light, crunchy cookie with the perfect texture that we all know and love. And get this, the oven itself stretches a mind-blowing 400 feet long. That's enough space to give every cookie a slow, even ride through the heat, making sure they're baked to absolute perfection before moving on to the next stage. As soon as the cookies come out of the oven, they're blasted with cool air from giant industrial fans to quickly bring down the temperature. This rapid cooling helps lock in that perfect crunch and keeps the cookie structure nice and stable. Then, they roll onto another conveyor belt where a team of sharp-eyed workers is already waiting, eyes locked onto the endless stream of cookies. Any cookies that are cracked, misshapen, or a little too toasty get snatched off the line in a flash, making
Snatched
sure
off
only
and
the
eaten.
best of the best
I
move
guarantee you
forward.
that's what they're doing.
Rows and rows
They ain't
of
throwing
Oreo
them
cookies
things away.
flow down the belts, twisting and turning through the factory like a living, swirling river of chocolate, creating a scene that's both crazy busy and absolutely mesmerizing to watch. While the cookies are...
A buddy just wrote a whole novel. Consuming McDonald's and other fast food can have negative health effects, including high sodium content. Fast food is often high in sodium, which can lead to heart failure, high blood pressure, stroke, kidney disease, stomach cancer, and osteoporosis. I have osteoporosis. Remember that video? Excess calories. Fast food meals can cause weight gain and increase the risk of obesity, respiratory problems. Obesity from fast food consumption can lead to respiratory issues such as asthma and shortness of breath. Pressure on. What? Oh, was that your limit? Buddy just copied and pasted, bro. Honestly, that's probably a scam, what they're saying. Like, I guarantee you, like, the big health food companies are paying for that data to be skewed. It's probably not accurate.
are being baked and prepped. The creamy vanilla filling is also being made with serious precision and
Just
quality
keeping it
control.
real.
It all starts with the key ingredients: powdered sugar, vegetable
Pressure
fat,
on the heart and lungs, even with minimal exertion. See, I don't trust that. They have data. I've lived it, man. And I can tell you, I know. I've lived it. Experience is always going to be more than whatever someone reads in their books. Freaking nerds.
corn syrup, natural or artificial vanilla flavoring, and a small amount of emulsifier. All measured out automatically according to a super specific formula. The powdered sugar and fat go straight into giant mixing tanks, where high-speed mixers whip everything together in a carefully temperature-controlled
Whip me
environment
together,
to
what?
prevent any oil from separating. Once the sugar and fat are whipped up into a smooth, fluffy mixture, corn syrup is slowly added in to give the
Ooh.
cream its signature stretchiness
I
and
love
help it
that
stay
cream,
moist.
bro.
At the same time, vanilla flavoring is blended in to create that sweet, irresistible aroma we all know and love. The entire mixing
All right, you're
process
good,
is
man.
kept
We'll be here when
cool
you get back.
between 68 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, making sure the cream stays soft and silky, but thick enough to hold its perfect shape when it's piped onto the cookies. Once the cream is perfectly mixed, it gets loaded
when it's piped onto the cookies
into an automated pumping system, where tiny nozzles precisely squeeze out the perfect amount of filling for every single cookie. The pumping speed and cream output are fully
Perfect
synced
amount
with
of
the
filling
cookie
for
assembly
every
line,
single cookie.
keeping everything running like clockwork. Half of the Oreo cookies are neatly lined up on the conveyor belt, and a perfect swirl of vanilla cream is piped right onto the center of each one at just the right height and size to create that classic Oreo look. Then, the other half of the cookies gently drop on top, pressing down just enough to spread the cream evenly without messing up those clean edges we all recognize. And get this, each line can crank out an insane 3,000 finished Oreos every single minute. Once the
Wow.
cookies are sandwiched together, they head straight into a rapid cooling tunnel, where the cream firms up, locking everything into place and making the cookies easier to handle and package. Throughout the entire assembly process, Strict quality control checks are in place, and any batch of cream that doesn't meet Oreo's high standards, it's pulled off the line immediately. Only the best make it through. Finally, the fully assembled Oreos make their way into the automated packing station, where these super skilled robot fingers neatly group the cookies into sets of 11. Mechanical clamps gently grab each bundle and place them carefully into waiting plastic trays. Once the trays are full,
Put me in that
they're sent
plastic
over to
tray.
the packing station.
Let me
where the
just
cookie-
lay under those things while I'm crushed under the weight of the Oreos on top of me. I'm just like, oh, what a way to go, man. That would be awesome.
They're sealed up nice and tight and packed into boxes, ready for shipping. From there, those boxes of Oreos are sent all over the world to distributors, supermarkets, and yep, probably right onto your kitchen shelf too. But let's be honest, keeping these cookies sealed up for more than a few minutes once they're home? Pretty much impossible.
Yeah,
what about you? What's your all-time favorite Oreo flavor? Drop a comment down below, we'd love to hear it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with your fellow Oreo lovers, and
this
hit
was a good
subscribe with the
video.
notification bell on so you don't miss out
This
on
was
more
really
awesome
good. They're
behind-the-scenes
getting
fun. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
That was awesome, man. Ooh. Should we watch a video on how Minecraft is made?
On a normal evening in 2009, a man gets home from work and boots up his computer.
Oh, I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. This is kind of like low-key. Like, I feel like stealing his content a little. I don't want to do that. Go watch this video, though. I'm sure it's really good.
His name...
Should we watch it? Okay. We'll watch it. Credit to this guy, though. It seems like he, from what I'm seeing already, put a lot of effort into this video. All right, let's watch it.
On a normal evening in 2009, a man gets home from work and boots up his computer.
Felt that.
His name is Marcus Persson, but he often goes by his screen name, Notch. Based in Stockholm, Sweden, Persson spends his evenings developing passion projects, fun coding exercises that sometimes end up as completed video games, but more typically become abandoned after a short time. But what he doesn't know is that the file he starts today will change the gaming industry forever, and will make him one of the wealthiest Swedes in the world. This is the making of Minecraft. In the very beginning, the game that Persson was creating wasn't called Minecraft. It was called Ruby Dung, based on the two main elements of the game, the Ruby lands and the dungeons.
It's going to be a fantasy group manager. You don't actually do any quests yourself, but rather assemble, equip and level up heroes, and send them on quests you gotten from the local town.
Persson created a texture atlas, which is essentially one large image file that contains lots of smaller textures. Initially, this atlas only contained two textures, grass and cobblestone. Using these elements, he created a digital landscape filled with trees. Next up, Persson wanted to implement a first-person view of the heroes going on their quests. But quickly he realized that it was becoming too pixelated and blurry. Frustrated that he couldn't get all of the features just quite right, Persson scrapped the idea, not realizing that he had just created the first prototype for what would later become Minecraft. One major limitation was that he could only work on his games during the limited free time after his day job. He worked as a programmer at Midas Player, the Swedish game developers that would later go on to create Candy Crush. However, his bosses at Midas Player were unsupportive of Persson's hobby. And once they discovered that he was making his own games in his free time, they felt that there was a competing interest, and they barred him from continuing making his own games.
That's crazy.
But Persson couldn't be stopped. Rather than comply, he decided to quit his job in order to continue working on his own passion projects. And he found a new job with the software company J-Album, where he befriended the CEO, Carl Mane. J-Album was not a game studio, but a company that made digital photo album software. And Carl Manne not only didn't mind what Persson did in his free time, but instead, he actively encouraged him to continue designing games.
W. Carl.
At this point, Rubydong still sat on the shelf. A scrap project with little more development. That is until April 2009, when Persson came across a new game that would change everything for him. The game was called Infiniminer. Infiniminer is a multiplayer game where players team up against other players to dig blocks in search of minerals. As blocks are dug up, they can then be used to create structures to impede other teams.
So Minecraft
Though the objective of the game was to mine up more minerals than your opponents, players quickly abandoned that goal and instead realized it was much more fun to just build things. But despite the game's enormous potential, its development was plagued with difficulties. Zachary Barth, the original creator of Infiniminer, had intended to create a large network of players, but with the game's code constantly being modified and rewritten, the game soon fragmented its user base as the different versions of the game weren't compatible with each other. Frustrated, Barth decided to abandon the project as a whole, and the game's code became open source. The first time Persson tried Infiniminer, he immediately had an epiphany that this was the game he wanted to do, and he had lots of ideas of how he could make it better. He sat back down with the previously abandoned Rubydong and got to work tweaking it into the new vision he had in his head. Reusing his existing textures, Persson took a full weekend to rework some of the coding and art.
LT, I'm so jealous, man. That's awesome. Oh man, wish that was me.
Style. He called his creation Cave Game, and with just a little more work, it moved.
Do you like your job, by the way? Have you been having fun with it? Hopefully it's good.
From just a test to a working prototype. Now, all he needed were players, and he had a plan for where he could get some early testers. Just a few weeks prior, Persson joined an online indie game forum called TIG Source. Here, developers can receive feedback from other developers on games they are creating. Persson began discussing with others in the community, who quickly suggested a new name for the project. Minecraft, Order of the Stone, named for the two actions you could do in the game, mining and crafting, though Persson would later drop the subtitle from the name. He then decided that this forum would be the best place to start getting early players and have some immediate feedback for how he could continue developing the game.
That makes sense, man.
And so, on May 17, 2009, he shared the first link that would allow others in the forum to begin playtesting the game.
Minecraft. It's an alpha version, so there might be some crashes.
Just 12 minutes after he posted the link, the first person provides feedback.
Oh hell, that's pretty cool. I just dig around in the ground a bit, and suddenly I'm in this underground cave. Great sense of exploration already.
Just 3 minutes later...
Imagine being that guy who was the first that tried out Minecraft. Crazy, bro. You must have crazy aura after that. Just like unlimited aura. That's fair. Heck yeah, dude. I feel like that would be awesome to get a free meal. Like, that's honestly a big incentive.
The next reply.
The animations are fantastic. It's generally really derivative at the moment of Infiniminer.
Quickly, more and more people are downloading, providing feedback, and, above all, praise. And though the forum was made for feedback, players couldn't resist posting the things they have made, and Since its people were showing off screenshots of their creations, more and more people were encouraged to jump in and give it a try themselves. The community also had plenty of feedback for features that could make Minecraft even better, and Person was on it, updating his blog nearly every day with the progress he was making on adding many of the ideas presented.
I like how they got a guy to look.
I plan on having several game modes. Creative, survival, team survival, a fortress.
Though players were consistently finding the gameplay addicting, in this early
Yeah, it's
stage
crazy,
there was no way to save what they had built. There was also no way to play with friends or to play on maps that others had created. Person would often sit down with the intention to add these commonly requested elements to Minecraft, but he would repeatedly get distracted due to the challenges of implementing multiplayer and instead would focus on more fun features.
Okay, multiplayer was boring, but here's water. Should Minecraft have blood? No, blood is overused.
Next up was adding multiplayer, which would take quite some time, but Person was determined to get it up and running, though not without some more side projects along the way and more challenges to overcome.
So I didn't do multiplayer code, but I had fun. Multiplayer will be in the form of a downloadable server, which will broadcast its IP to the main server when it starts up. Oh, I feel stupid. Server admins could host any data they want on their servers. This means anything, including bad things. Multiplayer's starting to go good. I've got player connect, disconnect going, and map streaming on login.
With the release of multiplayer, nearly a month had passed of constant updates, fine-tuning, and debugging since Minecraft was first introduced to the TIG source community. And Person realized that his passion project could be much more than just a game he was making as a hobby. If it was going to continue to grow like this, it was time to put a price tag on it and go commercial. Though today it may seem completely normal that an indie
Hey, what up,
developer
Sleepy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great night. What's up, Sigma?
sells their game rather than releasing it for free, this wasn't actually the case in the late 2000s. The expected practice, rather, was to release a game as freeware and to make money through the use of ads. Person, however, came up with a different plan. Having seen how valuable the direct feedback from the forum has been, he designed his pricing to reward early adopters. And despite the warning that people wouldn't pay for such a game, sales started coming in almost immediately. Person even started seeing such a high influx in his income that his PayPal account was frozen due to suspected fraud.
Wow.
It was also enough that he was able to change his status from full-time to part-time at JAlbum, allowing him to spend even more time on developing Minecraft. Month after month, Person followed the same.
I just pulled this hair out of my beard. I think that's my wife's hair. That was like, it's like a hairball. That's crazy.
Process, listening to feedback from those who were playing, implementing more features that were commonly requested, and fixing any bugs that were reported. He also, during this time,
really
met another person on the TIG source forum that could help him with the game's sound design. Daniel Rosenfeld is a musician and sound engineer, and he began to collaborate with Person to provide sound effects for Minecraft, as well as produce the iconic soundtrack that is still used to this day. By 2010, sales of Minecraft had grown to the point where Person was able to quit his part-time job with JAlbum altogether, and it was clear that as Minecraft continued to expand, Person would need an actual business structure.
Yeah, you're good, man. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us, dude. Get you some good rest, bro. Take care. And yeah, the stream will be over here after this video's up, so yeah, you're good. You're not missing much, man. Thanks for hanging out.
to handle the explosive growth. But since he was uninterested in actually running a business, he decided to call in some help. First was a friend and colleague from Person's old days at Midas Player, Jacob Porser. Second was yet another colleague, but this time from J-Album, the former CEO Carl Manet. Together, the three would establish the company that would officially back Minecraft, Mojang. Person was no longer working from home, but had built a small team. The game was still not officially finished, but it already became immensely popular amongst players. And by August of 2010, Minecraft had grown enough to catch the attention of other, much larger game developing companies, such as Valve. Person was invited for a meeting to the headquarters of the gaming giant in Bellevue, Washington, and he accepted the meeting halfway across the world. And while there, Person thought he could also meet some Minecraft fans.
I have all day on August 31st free in Bellevue, if you guys could organize something on the forums. And I figured we could call it Minecraft Con 2010, even if it's just 3 people sitting around in uncomfortable silence for 20 minutes.
During the meeting with Valve, the company offered Person a position. However, he decided to turn the offer down, as his focus was solely on Minecraft.
Why would they do that?
After these negotiations, however, Person joined a small gathering of people that had come around because of his blog post. Person joined a small...
That's crazy, man. The first Minecon, bro, all of them have insane aura following them today, you know.
Gathering of people that had come
so
around
sick.
because of his blog post. A little more than 50 people turned up to hang out in a park. A meetup that would go down as the very first Minecraft Con. And this spontaneous event would give the Mojang team an idea. By the end of 2010, Minecraft had reached over 700,000 sales. And yet, by this point, Minecraft was still technically not a finished game. It was still in its beta phase, but Mojang's development team was close to finishing the actual release. With so much hype already built around the game, Mojang knew they needed some fanfare to go along with the game's launch. And in November 2011, they decided to host an official Minecon. This time, instead of an impromptu gathering of 50 people, it would be a sold-out organized event with 4,500 attendees. And in quintessential early 2010s fashion, this Minecraft convention had a party DJ'd by deadmau5. All of this would be leading up to the grand finale of Minecon 2011, the official release of the game. As the Mojang team gathered on stage, Person would stand by a large blocky lever, and with one pull, Minecraft was officially launched as a finished project. Even though the game was now finished, the team would continue working on it, releasing updates and adding new features, even until today. But for Person himself, it was the end of a chapter. After 2 years of continuous work on Minecraft, he was ready to move on to other projects in order to get back to what he loved doing most, coding.
If not still, was the primary person creating Minecraft today, updating it, I wonder how different it would look. I have no idea. But I do wonder sometimes.
And so, just 2 weeks after Minecraft's official release, Person decided to step down from his position as lead developer of Minecraft. With Jens Bergensten now at its helm, Minecraft continued to flourish. But Person didn't get the rest he was hoping for. Still perceived as the maker of Minecraft, players continued to send any issues they encountered to him, and he was flooded by complaints. For a long time, he would attempt to ignore the negative feedback that he could do nothing about until it finally came to a head in 2014. As the popularity of Minecraft continued exploding, an inevitable feature from players began to emerge: pay to win. Mojang has always allowed public servers to be created so that players around the world can play the same map together. However, this opened the door for some to take advantage and create servers where players have to spend money to gain an advantage. These pay-to-win services violated the end-user license agreement of Minecraft, which is why, in a controversial move, Mojang began to crack down on these servers and gave them a deadline to either adapt or to shut down. Following this statement by Mojang, there was immense negative feedback. And though Person was no longer working on Minecraft, he still received the bulk of the criticism. In frustration, he sent out a tweet on June 17, 2014 that would change the direction of Mojang forever.
Anyone want to buy my share of Mojang so I can move on with my life? Getting hate for trying to do the right thing is not my gig.
The very next day, Mane began fielding calls from companies that wanted to know if Person was serious, including studio giants EA, Activision, and Microsoft.
Hey, welcome back, Thunder.
And after giving it a thought,
imagine if EA got Minecraft. Oh my goodness.
Person realized he actually was serious about selling Mojang so that he could finally distance himself completely. And after several rounds of negotiations, a deal was struck.
Mojang has confirmed it's being sold to Microsoft for $2.5 billion.
The deal with Microsoft meant that the Mojang founders, Person, Mane, and Porser, would step away completely, whereas all of their employees would be barred from layoffs. The Microsoft deal was worth a staggering $2.5 billion, and as the major shareholder of Mojang, Person had become a billionaire overnight.
It's crazy.
This is the part of the script that should have been the easiest to write. After all, it's a classic happy ending. Person had achieved the unthinkable. He turned his passion project started at home into an empire, becoming wealthier than he ever imagined. In the following years, Person would continue developing games, and he would do what billionaires do, moving to Los Angeles and buying the most expensive mansion ever built in Beverly Hills, hosting extravagant parties. Meanwhile, Minecraft continues to thrive. With over 300 million sales, it is to this day the most sold video game ever made. But yet, this is the part of the script for this video that was by far the hardest to write. In 2017, a series of racist and homophobic tweets led to Microsoft distancing itself from Person. They scrubbed his name from the game and did not invite him to the 10th anniversary celebration of Minecraft. Person's tweets were bad. Really bad. And they have significantly impacted his legacy in recent years.
What?
For me, the hard part about writing this section is figuring out how to talk about someone's harmful comments without making things worse. In situations like this, it often feels like there are two paths someone can take.
My bad, bro.
The easy path is the one where they double down on their harmful views, find a crowd that supports them. But then there is the hard path, acknowledging the mistakes, learning from them, and making an effort to change. And the easier we make it for people to take this second path, the more might take it. Marcus Person's story is undeniably inspiring. There are few stories that highlight as well as this how powerful a good idea is, and how much creativity can flourish within constraints as his. And more than anything, he has created a world that I've always experienced as incredibly inclusive.
I don't really know anything about him, so...
When is Minecraft the most fun? Is it when you open a new world, starting to build something new from scratch? Or is it when you've built an empire, and when you have an abundance of everything there is? Marcus Person is now in that second stage of life. When I first started this channel, I never could have imagined it would lead to making videos like this. I got to hire an actor, build out a set, and even rent a soundstage in order to make this story come to life. And over the course of the last years, I have produced my most ambitious productions yet. My video series called Underexposure. Each episode a unique, gripping post in my series out by Flight MH17 crashed over Eastern.
Y'all should check out this guy. It looks like he has pretty good stuff, but that was a pretty good video. That was cool. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for today's stream. I had a really good time. Just another reminder, OKC Thunder are the NBA champions of 2025. That's hype. Love to see. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. W chat, W stream, W videos. We'll find another game to play next stream. Hopefully something that grabs our attention a little more and keeps us interested, keeps it up. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. W Richard. Oh no. No W Thunder. Before I leave, you're gonna make an edit? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Okay. W Thunder, bro. W Eddie. WLT. W Caleb. W everyone, bro. W Sleepy. W chat. Thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe out there. Don't get robbed. Chill out.